one I have is Abhishek Ballabh. Abhishek is an engineer at heart and entrepreneur for life. He's a co-founder of ExtraEdge.com, his second startup with a mission to solve challenging problems in higher education. He lives life by three simple codes: learn and ask, share and help, respect time. He's going to talk about empowering our engineering colleges.
Empowering our engineering colleges. One of the great adventures of life is to find a good problem to solve and solve it well. For the past 1 year, we are trying to understand this problem. And today, in front of all of you, I share my findings. Now, why should we care about this problem? 5 lakh engineering students every year in more than 3,500 engineering colleges. Engineering has been one of the paramount GDP contributors in the last 50 years. We all know that. But lately, there's a problem. The problem is engineering is bleeding. Colleges are shutting down. Admissions are at all-time low. In 2012, more than 2 lakh seats across India were vacant. They were not filled. So there is something really problematic or something really biting this engineering community. Now that's we'll talk about. What we have taken as a very root cause analysis, and we have tried to ask 5 questions and we have come with 5 reasons. Now these reasons are there for their own merit and gravity. The first reason, admissions. Colleges are shutting down, admissions are all-time low. Now, is this the reason because alternative career like management, commerce, advertising are coming into life? Or there is some other reason apart from this? And I say there is a reason. The reason is placements. Now, parents and wannabe engineers see engineering as a ticket to employment. It's a fair point. But lately, colleges are not able to satisfy this criteria, henceforth admissions are not happening. But why? Why placements are low? Now, skill of students as well as the process in colleges are not at all efficient. They still use 18th century notice boards in the era of Instagram and Pinterest. They print out Excel sheets and note down marks of students in the era of technology. So that's one of the reasons, but is it all? Now when students are moving from SMS to WhatsApp, colleges are still stuck in the 18th century notice board and announcements. Now students are afraid to enter the chamber of their faculty to address their grievances. You all have been there, I have been there. So that's an irony. And last but not the least, colleges are really incompetent to measure their performance, most importantly their students and their faculty whose salary is bloated by 6th pay commission. At the same time, it's Darwinian. If you don't change, you are extinct. Now it's not that people are not doing anything. Agencies like NAC and NBA have laid down ground lines of how to improve, how to set up efficient processes in colleges. So the groundwork has been done. All we need is a sound implementation plan. Now what I'll be talking to you about are 5 solutions. Now these are there. What we have done is that inverted the problem, what we call in engineering community divide and conquer. We have tried to address one problem at a time, and the first thing we propose here today is a 360-degree feedback mechanism. Not only faculty give feedback of students, but students to give feedback of the faculty. Things like placement opportunities, industrial visits and things can be tracked and measured, so colleges have enough data points to track year-on-year progress. Now, SMS and mobile communication, simple but transformational. Private groups, message, discussion forums, where students without any apprehension and without any fear can address their grievances to the faculty. Now, the greatest resource for colleges is not on the web. It's lying on the dingy libraries piling up for the 20 years. Bring that online. Bring that online. And power it with MOCT platforms like Coursera and Udemy, where teachers and faculty would be creating courses and sharing. And finally, colleges cannot lose the online war. They need to come online. Things like placements, and there should be a means to easy shortlist and manage the college students and faculty profile. Powering communication tools like email and simple SMS can lead to a change. Finally, the audience is changing. They don't have enough attention span. They are 21st century learners. You need to inform them, educate them through internal counseling and empathize with them. Empathy is not a choice, it's a prerequisite. And finally, this problem is being tackled at places like IIT, RITs and many other colleges, but I asked a question, what percentage is of the whole mass? It's probably 2%. So the $1 million question is that what is happening with the 98%? What we propose is, through changing times, powered with technology and efficient process, we could bring an operational efficiency in college, which will result in a richer, talented 21st century pool. These students who are not only aware and agile, but have gone through a transparent process. But it's a huge undertaking. But so is life. It's not a solo act, it's huge collaboration. And we all need to assemble around us the people who care and support us in this moment of strife. Finally, I am from an engineering community and I believe that engineering needs that extra edge. And it's looking to all of us for help. Now in this audience today, I'm sure more than 80% people are from engineering background. And I leave you with this question today that, what will we do? What will we do? Thank you.
Thank you, Abhishek.